Morning guys, we're back. Grogu and I are back, Magpie and friends. Brought my own little friend, but hopefully you guys can also join in. We really went a long way yesterday, I thought. Really. We got into some stuff I didn't think we would. I'm just eating. I'll be real quick, but I'm starving. I don't think I'll be able to go on today without eating something. I had that real hunger this morning. It's the first time I felt it in a long time. 5:51 in the morning. Sun's coming up very, very slowly somewhere over there. That's east, by the way. That's south, where I'm facing, but what you can see is north, and that's west. As we go, we're gonna travel like from northwesterly, southeasterly towards Melbourne, right? So I'm still trying to figure out why I can see the sun sometimes behind me, but that's because we're not always traveling exactly southeast. We're kind of getting there, and on some angles the sun's right behind me, and then later on the sun's right in my eyes. So you can tell it's not the sun, it's the way the road's going, you know. So we're about set, guys, outside the 812. As usual, having our plain old cup of goodness. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it always. That I've got someone here riding shotgun. I've got a third seat too if you want. There's another seat over there, so you're welcome to sit in with us and me and Grogu here, Grogu and I. We're gonna get into some stuff, whatever you like, you know. I mean, I've been all about gratitude lately. Saying thank you all the time. I mean, get into that habit. Every time something good happens, it's time to say thanks. Nothing else. What a lot of people do is they get a taste for something good and then they want more. I don't know about that. I think what you got to do is say first, thanks for the good things you've got and the good things you've already received. Have we done enough to say thanks for those things before we ask for more? Because sometimes when you ask for more, you could be asking for more than you can handle as well. Don't think about the word more. How much more? A lot of people can't take more. They may think they want more, but once you have more, you're gonna see it's not as easy as you think. Just because you have more, you must do more for those things you have. Now, if people don't match that gratitude to the received offerings, well, what happens is there's a shortfall, and we're talking about a karmic imbalance. An imbalance that will see you disadvantaged in the long run. I'm here to make sure we're all not disadvantaged by our own things. Hey Darren, welcome back. Number one crown. Richmond Tigers in the house. Here, I got my colours. Here. Got my colours. There you go. Yeah! Go to the Tigers. I've been working in Tigerland lately. I've been in Richmond lately. So, and I love it there. I actually love Richmond. I think Richmond's better than Melbourne. Really, come on. as a place to go, Richmond is so cruisy. You can park easier. That's right. Yeah, I got yellow. Wow, I got a faded. How about a faded black? Yeah. No, I don't own any footy shirts. But anyway, I don't get much time, guys, to go to the footy anymore. It's not a thing. I haven't sat through a full footy game in I don't know, 20 years. I will watch a great deal of it, but there was always that time where I'm going to switch it off. And that's when I wish everyone luck and go, hey, without me, I want you to do this without me. Like, start the game. Maybe I'll watch up till halftime, switch it off. Tomorrow, I got something to ask my mates and say, hey guys, who won the footy last night? Oh, who? Oh, well, obviously the game. That's it. And I'd love to hear it from someone. I don't want to go into work knowing the footy score. I'd rather go in, and for all the dudes who like footy, I'd rather go and say, hey, who won? Have been to the football in 20. Yeah, well, you see, we don't get to do those things. They've become televised events that they don't need us for, you know. Kind of, are we getting that picture of that we can do just about anything without anybody else? But does that sound empowering, really? Because sometimes you really do need other people, and you'd be disempowered without them. That's what I think. Who do you go to the footy with? You need someone to cheer next to, you know what I mean? Can you imagine going to the footy all by yourself? Really? I know you're with thousands of people, but you got no one to jump on the train with, or have a hot dog with, or have a laugh with. You can't have a laugh with just any old stranger, can you? Well, I probably would try, but because I recognize I got a need to want to communicate to people, because I've been silent forever and a day. I haven't said a word for years. You know, when people told me to shut up when I was young, and I did. I just, shut up. Like that? Okay. You said it. I listened. Very true. Used to only get one game a week on the ABC. Oh, wow. You're talking a while ago, Darren. Are we the same age? I think we might be. I remember Waverley Park, because I used to live near there. I used to live near Waverley. Not in Waverley. I'm not from Waverley. But I lived near Waverley. Eric Svoboda. Wow. You sound like the Viking. Eric the Viking. Eric with a K. Awesome, Dot. Awesome. I love it. You feel it? Everyone's coming. They can feel it. There's something here. It's got to do with all of us. It's not got to do with me. All I am is like a mirror. I'm just showing you. Here I am outside the 812. I got a deep need to want to tell people everything I've got. Everything I've got today is all I've got. Actually, I don't know what I'll have tomorrow. Yo, the Viking. I love it. We need some strength, man. Get some Viking action in here. Get some old school. 55. Darren, I'm turning 50. So I'm not far. We might have been in the same school for a bit. 5 years isn't much. You could have been one of the grade 6s when I was grade 1 or something like that. Or maybe you could have been like in your final year of school and I was just starting. And to be honest, ooga booga. Yeah, row that boat, Eric. Come on, row that boat, man. Come on. You know what? The boat's not going to move itself, Vikings. You got to get across, conquer in a good way, plant some seeds. Box Hill. Oh yeah, Box Hill South. Where's Box Hill? Box Hill. Oh yeah. Well, it's kind of over. Well, I'm from the other way, like Dandenong, Springvale originally. That side. Like Hallam, Dufton, Dandenong, Noble Park, Sandown Park. I wouldn't go much further than Westall. Westall was out. I would get up to Springvale quite comfortably and could go all the way back to Dufton behind me. But I never travel into well, I don't know why this is, but I never traveled into any area of affluence when I grew up. The affluence was elsewhere, and we were in a kind of a pocket where we belonged, you know. Vaibhav Kumar, another Kumar. I had a different Kumar yesterday. And there must be lots of you guys. You must be a huge family, Kumar. Huge. How many Kumars there are? Wow. I wonder if they all relate to each other somehow. I think about that. I think about how related we really are. But we don't know. It's like you got a long lost brother, or a long lost separated at birth twin somewhere. Yo, Eric, we said hi, man. Now you're rolling the boat. Yeah, come on, get across those waters. As we are now, crossing the water. Grogu, there's Grogu. Ringwood, 29 years lived there. Okay. So you moved a bit. Well, yeah, I know Knox. I went maybe twice, 3 times in my life. Knox City. I remember a pink Cadillac cafe somewhere. Am I in that right thing? Now there's something called Eastland or something. Is that not Eastland? Something. They've made a thing there in Knox. I know, it became a thing. Knox was nothing, and then it became something. I remember that. It happened when I was little. Like, Knox was like this. Oh, let's go to Knox. It was a thing. You know, get the hell out of Dandenong, in other words. Fuck. Any chance we got. Jump on the train and go anywhere. Or you end up being a hanger. You know, hanging around. Knox City. Yeah, see? It works as a city. Just say Knox City. I think it's the 4-4 again. It's just, the 4-4 just speaks to me. If you've got a 4-letter place, I reckon that just, boom. How many 4-letter places are there? You know, there are few. Surely there's few. There's so many long ones. Dandenong, Yarraman. You know, Sandown Park. Imagine living at Sandown Park. Sounds like you live in a forest. It's not. It's a road. Oh yeah, the train stations, man. Do you remember how rough they were, Darren? Far out. I remember train stations just with blood all over them. I really do. Just patches of blood. Someone copped it here, someone copped it there. You know, just it was shocking. I don't know why we had so much violence. All I think back on the early things I saw, and all I remember was just violence, nosebleeds and shit like this. Any job? Yeah, Darren, you got a job right here. Are you in Sri Lanka or in Australia? We need Sri Lankans in Australia. There's a lot of your brothers here. Come here, we'll sort you out. Give you a job, give you a shovel or a broom, whatever you want. Go work. Simple. Want to work with horses? There's the stable. You want to work in a restaurant? Man, apply. Same way you found me, you can find the website. Immigration. People are our business, they say. They'll charge you. It cost me close to $2,000 or $3,000 to bring, to be united with my wife, who came from another country. But I went there, got married there, did all those things for them, as in do the right thing by the family of the woman you're marrying, right? Go there, make your speeches, do what you have to do. Then I came home all alone. We were separated for the best part of 8 months, and I just remember communicating with, bro, you can come and find a job for free. Come, find a job like that. Man, there's plenty of job. Plenty. Don't worry. You'll find a job like that. You just got to come here. Oh, why don't you find a job there? It's more easy. You won't have to spend any money. Just go next door to the person you live next to. Offer to clean their bathroom for $50. I've done that. I'm a great cleaner, by the way. I mean, I'm very humble like that. I will put my hand in a toilet for the purpose of cleaning it, okay? I'll just do that. It's part of a job well done, you know? Don't you reckon? Cheers. Have a beer. Have an early beer, coffee beer. I love it. You see, you guys warm me up. You know how cold I am before anyone says hi to me? I'm nothing. I'm naked. You guys are dressing me, making me warmer. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. I feel very thankful that anybody's out there. Luca, double L. Well, I love these doubles. I love the double L business. Like, I think the double L is something. What's that? Double love. Oh, you can't help it. Yes, I can. Hey, hang on. Have an Irish. Yeah. Some brandy in it. Ooh, whiskey. Oh, sorry, that's a French one, not brandy. Whiskey, of course. But don't put Baileys in your coffee. Right? Oops, sorry, Baileys. I mean, don't put Irish cream into coffee. Doesn't work. You gotta have a black coffee here and a full glass of Irish cream here. Have a sip of black coffee, no sugar. Beautiful. That's good. Now down it a bit with that creamy stuff. Oh yeah, that's so good. Hey, nah. You ask for the help in the right way and you'll get it. This is what happened yesterday. I had someone come in here asking for money, right? Now wait, I said, what's the money for? Because the thing you want's probably free. So don't try and scam me out of money, because I can get you that item for free. You don't have to pay for it. But you gotta ask the right way. Born in Geneva, Switzerland, I'm coming. Hey, I want to come there. I went to the United Bank of Switzerland in Melbourne. True story. Sorry for pointing. I just love it. I don't mean to point it in a rude way. Australia. Come down. You're not far. You're just over there. Just come. Switzerland. United Bank of Switzerland. In Melbourne. They have an office here, right? I went there. I made an interview. I called them. I said, hey, guys, I want to open a Swiss bank account. They said, oh, yeah, okay. Made an appointment and I went in there. Top level up there in the stock exchange building in Melbourne, Rialto, I think. I don't know, the stock exchange. Find a job here or find a job there, you need money first. You need money to go out and find a job. Think about it. Nah. Oh, maybe. Yeah, well, Victoria, Melbourne's got some work to do, but we're getting there. You have money. All right. So, you know what they said? Hey, Luca. Yes, I know a lot of people from Croatia. In Australia, we have every country here. So, I know people from Croatia. I know people from Burma. What's that other place? That tiny little spot. I forgot. But we got everyone. Proof Junction. Hey, Proof Junction, that's what we need. We need to reach the junction of proof so that we start believing in ourselves. Anyway, the United Bank, the United Bank of Switzerland, or whoever it was, UBS Warburg, they said, we're happy to open you a Swiss bank account, but you need to make a deposit. I said, oh yeah, how much? They said, I had a bid. They said, 100,000 US minimum. I said, oh, sorry, I'm really sorry, I don't have that. I'm looking around this priceless artwork in this guy's office. I'm with the manager of the Bank of Switzerland. I don't know how I managed that, but I got to see that guy for free, and he gave me, hey, thanks. Hey, it's just subscribe if you want, but no pressure. I'll come see you too. If you've got any shorts, I'll come watch them. He said to me, that's not stopping you from going to Switzerland yourself, opening an account with $10, coming back here, and we're happy to deal with you. Okay, so the guy just wants my money. I knew that. Well, I had some money and didn't want to give it away by leaving it in the bank, but maybe I should have done that. Well, I didn't. So, anyway. I'm coming to Geneva to open up a bank account. Can you help me with that? That's a thing, you see? Listen, this bloke who wanted a job. Whoa! A job's easy to find. Can you stay at that job? Ah, you're a 10-year-old. Hey, if you're in Geneva, go and open a Swiss bank account. Super chat. How do you do that? What is that? What's super chat? Does that mean you could talk to me? Like, as in, just interrupt? That would be awesome. I wish someone would interrupt me. Heaps. Like, in fact, don't let me go on a tirade. You gotta interrupt me. That would be good. I wish we could live to live. That would be golden. I think that's coming. I'd love to see a window with 16 squares and lots of people just going at it, man. That would be ace. We could have a huge argument, but it'll be fun. Ah, money. No. I don't want money. Keep your money. I'll keep mine, you keep yours. I don't want money. No, I don't want money. I don't want money from any computer. If a computer's giving money out, I don't want it. My favorite color, blue or red? Purple? Money's for you, money's for me. That's all. If I really needed money, I'd probably ask, but I don't. Yeah, of course. Yellow and black. But black's not a color. Yeah, at least there's a yellow there. Notice there's not many black teams except for all blacks. I mean black as in the color of their shirt. No, look, I don't want money from YouTube. I really don't. I love what they do, and I don't think they need to pay me at all. Because I'm doing what I love. Ah, aqua. That's beautiful. Aqua's a great color. That's because of your age. It's a bright color. I think the older you get, you might prefer darker colors when you get older, but I don't know. I know my daughter loves purple. If you ask her what her favorite color is, she can't decide between blue and red, so she says purple. Yeah, red and blue, yeah. That's purple, isn't it? It's a bit of both. I think that's what we do in life. You might start off thinking that you love A, B, C, or you want to do this, that, and the other, but what happens is, as John Lennon said, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans, you know? I'm making plans and they're going, good. Make your plans. You've got to make those plans. Go out there and make those steps. It's really good. That's basically what you got to do. I remember my first job. I was thinking back to it. And I just did it and I made money. That's it. Oh, my dream job. There's no dream job. I'll tell you that, because a job is always for someone else's profit greater than yours. So yeah, it's like saying you love building pyramids, you know? It's 6:14 a.m. 6 a.m. Speaking of which, we got to roll. In fact, we're going to roll out before this guy next to us starts reversing out. So let's go. You guys are getting me moving. Now, I could not move without you guys. I would not be able to get going and feel fired up. What time is it? 6:15? Yeah. Dream job? I don't know. There is none. What you got to do is what you want to do. You know, like, you got to do what you want to do. If you get paid for it, that's great. But you still got to do what you want to do. That's all right. See you soon, Geneva. Take it easy. Take it easy. Buy something aqua. I like that. I like that. Everyone should have a favorite thing that they love to do. that they want to do and do it. That's it. I have to cook. It's night time. Okay, enjoy dinner. Happy dinner. Have a dinner. That's a great idea. Hey guys, I'm getting better, I swear. Today I actually ate something when I woke up. How about that? I did it on the live though. I ate with you guys. You know I can't eat alone. Unless I'm dying. And I'm not dying most of the time. So I hardly eat because I'm not dying. I think, well, I'm not dying, so I don't really need to eat right now. So I put it off. I put it off. I'm not saying that's good. I'm not bragging. I've got an issue. I've got a problem. I've got some sort of eating disorder. I'll be open about that. I'm getting help with it, but I'm telling you, my tummy is this big. Like I can eat just this much food, and I start hiccuping for hours. Like I just can't put it down there. I've gone without food for so long that it's hard to eat. It actually hurts me to eat. It's that bad. So I don't suggest you go down the road of being too hungry. Find that moment to nourish yourself. It's something I didn't do, and because I was so quiet, I never asked for any help. I was too proud to ask for help, guys. That was a failing of mine. Not being able to communicate what was going on. And asking for help at the right time, I got help with many things, right? I really did. This thing's supposed to sit there. I really did get help with a lot of stuff. But I wasn't vocal about the right things at the right time, and life is a timing thing, isn't it? No worries, Darren. Thanks so much for coming. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Thanks. Came yesterday and today, man. I remember. Don't worry. I count everyone. Everyone who helps me, I help them back. Any way I can. I don't know how. I can love the Tigers with you. I do love the Tigers. I don't really love any team, but I'm happy to love the Tigers. Happy to deliver enrichment, Yay! Thanks. I even got a shout out, Magpie. Yay! Thank you. I love that. You guys make me feel better. I wake up with all sorts of worries and concerns, and the minute I connect to you guys, I feel great. I really do. I couldn't ask for money. That would spoil it. That would really spoil the magic. If I was getting paid to do this, be myself, I don't think I could be myself. I think because it would be a job, and a job is not the same as doing what you love. A job is like what you have to do to survive. It's not, you can work, yes, but the idea of a job, it's something applied to you from external. That was the fast dinner. Luca, who's back? No, born in Geneva. Sorry. I said bye to the wrong person. Sorry, Luca. Say hi to Croatia. Luca and Darren, Eric the Viking. Many more, so many out there. I know that, but that's cool. I know you guys check on later. It doesn't have to come now. Now it's just the moment when I can do this, but I know it gets a lot harder later. Google's going, and the Google Maps is talking to me all day. So you don't want to hear that. I'll take that for the team. I'll take one for the team, guys. That's what I want to do. I offer myself for that. Let it be known. If there's any kind of huge task that needs to be done, I want it. But don't give me small trivial things that don't matter, because I'm not going to even bother because they don't matter. But if there's something that really matters, a consequential thing for you, I want to engage that topic like no tomorrow. If you, let's say you got an issue that I think is a task and a half to fix, I'll probably do that one. But if you give me something too easy, I won't do it. I won't do an easy thing because an easy thing is counterintuitive to being rewarded. Like, what? You're not going to get rewarded for doing something easy. You'll only be rewarded personally and in other ways by doing the difficult thing. It's the difficult thing that defines you, not the easy thing. Oh, what defines me is that I'm so easygoing and chill. What does that mean? You don't stand for anything. No, you have to be a little bit unchilled. You have to be a little bit engaged. Engaged with the world, I mean. Look at that sun. You see now? Although I think we're traveling southeast, yes we are, but right now we're facing flat east. So the sun's there now, the sun's moving over here, and I'm traveling more south now. So the sun's over here, coming to the 45 from me, like that. As I turn this bend here, the sun's going to be over here next to me, telling me that I'm traveling right now south. Right now I'm traveling south and the sun's there. Okay. See, I love to get my bearings. I love to know what's going on. Oh, tell us something, Geneva. I want to come to Switzerland, so you got to tell me what it's like. Oh. Help me. When I come there in a few years, maybe, I don't know, in about 10 years, I might come there. If I'm still around. And even if I'm dead, I'll find a way to spiritually travel over there anyways. I do think you can do that. I don't think being dead can stop you, in a way. Depends. It depends what you lived for. If you lived for something that really, really, really had significance, then death won't end you. It won't. But if you live for the trivial thing, then the trivial end will do. Some people think that life is just skin deep. Well, okay, if you think life is skin deep, then you're going to have a pretty bad skin problem because all of life has to be contained on your skin now instead of anywhere else. So good luck to your skin if you think it's skin deep. Because it's not very deep, by the way. Skin is not deep. Deep skin. We invented that word because we didn't want to say thin. Thin. We are thin skinned, right? We're not thick skinned. We're not elephants. We said this concept skin deep to say not very deep at all. It means not deep. It means shallow. If something's skin deep, it means shallow. It's a sarcastic way of saying our skin is not thin, not thick, it's thin. But we use the word deep as a form of sarcasm there, deep. Skin is not deep. And if you call something skin deep, then it's not deep, is it? Here we are. The road's turn and face east again. So you can see how the road's going east by south, east by south, east by south, in a curvy zigzag. I mean, they could have done this on a straight run, but they didn't. They made it go around the terrain a bit. Because coming up here, there's a huge gorge, a volcanic gorge. It's a huge, deep thing that no one can even live in. It's just a huge gorge. We're passing the Organ Pipes National Park, right? Organ Pipes. And they have these huge rock formations. They look like organ pipes. True. They're beautiful, actually. I'm surprised they're standing there. They're so tall, and they're in these like cylindrical rock forms that go right up. They're quite amazing to see. I wonder if they have similar mountain ranges in other places. I always wonder what the Grand Canyon would be like. I'd love to go to the Grand Canyon. I'm always thinking about the Grand Canyon. I was thinking, that's a place I want to see. I want to see the Grand Canyon. Yeah. Sun's over here. It's just getting a bit heady out here, like a lot more traffic building up in front of me there. So I'm keeping that bubble like one of those levels that you use, the builders use in levels with the little liquid bubble. Keep myself away from that. Like insulation. I hate stopping. I'd rather keep moving, even if it's slow. I'd rather not than have to come to an absolute stop on the freeway, which happens. Happens here a lot. Too often. The entire, all 2, 3, 4 lanes of traffic absolutely standing still in Melbourne. You wonder why? I don't know. A few minutes later, nothing's happened. Like, we all start moving again as if, what was that about? Why'd we all have to stop then? Like, we were doing 110, like now. Look, I was doing 110. Now I'm doing 63. Now I'm doing 53. Now I'm doing 43. Now, just so you know, I'm not a pain in the ass. I sit on the left, give everyone heaps of room, keep the hell away, and I never stop moving. I'm that turtle in the left lane that is going to roll past you as you're so sure of yourself, sitting in the right lane there, that you're not going to be impeded. Guess who you'll be impeded by? All the people coming over from the left that I'm going to let happen because I want space. See, I let you have the road. You know, that's the thing. That's the difference. I let you have the road so I can have the road. That's what I think. If you don't let me have the road, then, well, why should you have the road if I can't have the road? The roads, we share the road, don't we? We share it. We really share it. Now let's switch to Grogu for a while. Grogu's got a lot to tell you there. There's a third seat for anyone who wants to be there. Yeah, we're about like 39 minutes in. This is great. Usually the feed can't last very long because of issues that come up. I'm not sure if they're technical ones that YouTube's having, but I've noticed like going live gets a bit tricky. You don't know how long it's going to take them to process it. They don't let you really make shorts out of it. You know, it takes ages. The chats don't show up. There's a lot of missing bits, like, you know, they won't show you everyone that's in the room either. A lot of people can just be watching without showing up. I know that. And I don't think it matters if I know exactly who's listening, because I'll act the same for everyone. I'll be the same person for just about everyone. Like, I don't think I'm faking this. I'm not faking it. I definitely run unscripted. I have no notes or notepad. I got a dictionary down here, but I rarely use it. I just check that it is a word that I'm saying. So you can be assured I've done a lot of fact checking around myself before doing anything, and so I always say I could be wrong. A lot of what I'm saying is just kind of conjecture, or a lot of it's hypothetical or metaphorical or allegorical, whatever you want to call it. So I'm not speaking any kind of gospels. There's no gospel here except being alive. I think being alive is the ultimate. Adam Woods from Geneva. No, from the UK. Not far from Geneva, actually. Why don't you go visit our friend in Geneva? The UK, man, Adam, Mr. Woods, you are one of the only ever person to ever come from the UK. I get no views in the UK. I can tell you that. For some reason, very rarely someone from the UK, maybe one person, will watch a video of mine. Because it tells you where the people are. So you have some idea who you're talking to sometimes. Just in a general way. You know. But I definitely get spread far and wide. The people that don't hear from me are the people around near me. The people far, far away from me, YouTube brings us together. I love that. If I had to pay for that, that would cost money. You know, how good is YouTube? They don't charge a cent. You got full access to the thing. You can do just about anything. As I heard somebody say once, it's more than a video database, yeah? This is someone else's quote, by the way. I'm not sure his name, but he said that YouTube is a package tool. It's a package tool. It's not a video database per se. You know, a video database is an unthinking thing. That YouTube has a kind of a mind of its own too. I love that. And it's up to us to just adjust and figure out how we need to operate to be allowed to express ourselves. You know, otherwise we don't get the chance. You don't get a platform otherwise. Like, you won't get a platform if you got nothing to say. True, you won't need one. You won't want one. So the build-up of years of being silent has caused me to just erupt into all sorts of things that I wanted to tell people all these years, all these things I wish people told me, all these things that I wish I'd have known when I was younger. And I thought, well, anyone who gets to hear me now is gonna benefit, because I have done a lot of things that I wasn't proud of and had to make up for and fix myself and change myself, not change the world. Change yourself and the world changes with you. But you must change yourself. You cannot stay the same. We are not a piece of granite, stone, that remains unchanged for thousands of years. We are not that. We're living organisms, electrical impulses. I know I've said this before, but how magical. We have a mild electric current in our body. Thanks, Adam. Want to hear some stories? Yay! Oh, yes! I love war stories. My grandfathers, I miss them both, and they were full of stories, man. Yes! I'd love to hear them. Sam, you got to do it. I would suggest to use your channel and just tell people. Just tell people. Just turn on that thing. Just press that plus button in the middle of your phone at the bottom and tell people your stories, man. People need to know. That's what the whole reason we learn to communicate, for this reason. If we didn't have to communicate, we wouldn't. But we do have to. All the time. All the time. When we stop communicating, we stop learning. because even you must communicate with yourself to learn things. Well, I'm having a great day. Thanks to everyone who's come here and warmed me up, because I was cold and now I'm feeling a little bit warm, you know. The iron's getting warmer. I'll be able to shape this day into what it needs to be, you know, and you don't really figure that out until a few hours into the day, you know. Like I talked about yesterday, the first 4 hours of the day is like the first 4 years of your life. You're a child, you're looking for your shoes and socks and your t-shirt and your toothbrush or whatever. The toothpaste fell on the floor, you know, like this is what it's like. You're still a child when you wake up, but then soon you start becoming like you know, like an early teenager. By the time it's breakfast time, you're definitely a teenager and you're eating, and then by lunchtime you're kind of a middle-aged person by then. So like you could live an entire life in one day. It's true. So actually one day is enough to figure out what life is, but you must have been around long enough to have learned something. I don't know how much objectivity you're gonna have at the age of 1 is up for interpretation. But the objectivity and the hindsight you get with a long time living, then you start to think over things and you see things in a more patterned way, that you see that there are cycles to everything, that nothing is just like an isolated thing, and you know, everything's joined up to something. There's no such thing as like an isolated thing, you know. Really, in the grand scheme of things, nothing's isolated. Everything's integrated, isn't it? That's what I think. Anyway, we're coming up to that 50, guys. We're coming up. Let's see if they keep me live past 50 minutes. I just noticed the issues starting when they drag on too long. But sometimes I need time to warm up and figure out what you guys need to hear, what I need to say, and what I need to hear myself say. It's all one thing. That you guys are kind of helping me more than you think. And I see every day as my chance to face that sun. It's my second chance. If yesterday was my chance, then today's my second chance, and that's really the last chance, isn't it? No one really gets 3 chances. I think 2's enough. If you lose one chance, the second time you won't lose it. You'll really make the most of that second chance at life. But if you think there are 10 chances more coming, you'll F it up all the way, won't you? You'll F up all along until the last chance. Just like merging traffic. Wait to the very last minute when you must merge, they do. Of course, you're stopping everything. You're stopping all the flow. I am following a large bus, and we're moving quicker than everyone else. Yep, coming to a standstill now, like we have to, because people waited until the very, very, very last chance that they had to not smash into the edge barrier and actually get onto the freeway, instead of trying to cut everybody off until the very last second. Unbelievable. This is the dangerous bit. I usually go quiet here because of the amount of danger involved. that I have to concentrate. A lot of people start zigzagging here because they've been planning it all along. And then they get up to this part of the road that's extra dangerous. They start hitting the gas and it becomes very treacherous here. I see a lot of accidents. I see a lot. I see those cars all wrecked and I just think, you did that. You know, that's what you did. Well, we passed the 50 minutes. We're still alive. That's good. Grogu's here. Talk to Grogu for a while. Help me, mama. I always sing that song. Every time I put sugar in my coffee, I don't know what it is. Help me, mama. Those words just come out of me. Hello, everyone. Say hi to Grogu. Say hi, Grogu. Say hi, Grogu. Woo, woo. Grogu says hi, guys. Woo, 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 woo. There's a movie coming out, guys, May 2026. The Mandalorian and Grogu. I can't wait for that film. I really can't wait. In fact, I can, but I hope it's good. I've got to watch it. I know it's going to be kind of funny, kind of fun. Not serious as much as people think it might be. I think Mandalorian's the serious guy and Grogu is the Joker, you know. So, Grogu's like the cute Joker and Mandalorian is the serious dude, you know. Oh, dangerous drivers. Sorry. Big B double here. He's swaying. Swaying. We're just about there, guys. We're just about in the city. We're almost there. Oh. It's always exciting getting in here. I don't know why. You just feel like I'm in the city. It's like you've entered some sort of thing. And you feel like it. You get that intense nightclub vibe when you're in Melbourne. I don't know what it is. Even in the middle of the day, you get this nightclubby vibe. It's just, it seems to be like kind of unknown, you know, kind of surprising, kind of, you never know what song will play next, you know, in a way. Like, if I could make metaphor of that. I mean, I do that a lot. I make a lot of metaphor. I know that. I speak metaphorically so often because obviously it's safe. It's safe and inoffensive. It's not offensive. I'm never talking at somebody in a personal way. I try not to. No one enjoys that. No one enjoys being singled out. But I gotta say thanks, really, and I often say this. I want to say out loud, I want to thank the very existence of YouTube for being there as a platform for people to be able to express themselves. Because there's no other place you can do that. There is no other place you could physically go and express yourself so fully and so in any way you feel like. In other words, you could express yourself in any way you wish, and YouTube pretty much allows unfettered access to that. You have full access to it. It costs nothing. So when you think, oh, well, you're doing what you need to make it up in gratitude to them. Like, you know, I see it as like, I'm very happy to do this, guys. I love talking to everyone out there. I really do. If I can reach one person and that person has had some sort of positive resonance in their life, I've done what I need to do. And for that reason, I love what I do. I really do. And I couldn't ask for $1. Not when I'm happy and got everything I really need. All I don't have is more good people in my life, and that's where you come into it. I appreciate every second somebody comes and listens to me. I appreciate it a lot. From me to you, I love you and thank you, and I mean it. Thanks so much.